As the young girl slept peacefully in her bed, her father crept into the room and yanked the covers off her. She was about to sit up when he grabbed her hair and forcefully pinned her down. He stared at her with a strange expression, his gaze drifting to her newly developed body, a wicked grin spreading across his face. The girl lay frozen in terror, unable to comprehend why her usually gentle father had transformed into this menacing figure. The next morning, however, her father acted as if nothing had happened, greeting her with a cheerful smile. The girl ignored him and walked away, leaving him puzzled but unconcerned. Then, even stranger events began to unfold. The girl's mother, who was typically kind and loving, became uncharacteristically irritable. She not only chopped the vegetables to smithereens but also displayed aggressive behavior at the dinner table. The family assumed she was in a bad mood, but they were shocked when she started stuffing her face with food, completely disregarding her manners. When her son complained that the food was too salty, she frantically shoved more into her mouth and tried to force him to finish everything. As the father attempted to console his son, the mother went berserk, flipping over the dishes and leaving the entire family stunned. However, when the husband returned home from work that evening, his wife was happily watching television as if nothing had happened. When he asked about her morning outburst, she was perplexed, claiming she had been out with friends the entire morning and hadn't been home at all. The husband sensed something eerie was afoot. Ever since they had visited their neighbor's house, strange occurrences had become increasingly frequent. On their first day in the new neighborhood, the sound of bones being sawed kept them awake at night. Within a few days, the neighbor's behavior grew even more deranged, culminating in a dead cat being hung outside their window, causing their young daughter to faint from shock. Enraged by his daughter's hospitalization, the man decided to confront the neighbor. As he entered the yard, he was greeted by the sight of animal carcasses hanging from trees, human-like sculptures on the hill, and countless crosses, a true hellscape. Summoning his courage, he ventured inside, only to find a room full of animal corpses. As he backed away in horror, he felt a hand on his shoulder. Turning around, he saw his neighbor staring at him with an eerie gaze, prompting him to flee home in terror. That very night, the piercing noises from the neighbor's house intensified, making it impossible for the family to sleep. Unable to endure it any longer, the man called the police. However, when the officers arrived, the neighbor's house appeared completely normal. As soon as everyone left, the neighbor let out a sinister laugh. From that point on, the bizarre occurrences in the family's home escalated. Both parents grew increasingly violent, and even the daughter harbored thoughts of killing her entire family.